What is going on, guys? DBG here, and with the ridiculous price of packs right now, like these packs genuinely at 21,000 MT, this is a crazy amount to spend on a pack that gives you a 60% chance at getting, and when I say 60%, I mean it's a lot higher than 60%, just a heads up. These odds are completely false because, again, I have looked at I've watched every single pack opening video. And for anyone seeing, like, there's a 40% chance at a diamond and a 25% chance at pink diamond. No. If you add 40 plus 25 plus 8 plus 100, lads, that doesn't add up. It's 60 plus 15 plus 17 plus 8. That is what the odds are. So it's meant to be 15% chance at a diamond, a 15% or a 17% chance at a pink diamond, and an 8% chance at an opal. However, I've seen not one person pull more diamonds, pink diamonds, than diamonds. And for me, I pulled 3 pink diamonds and I pulled like six diamonds, 6 or 7. So I don't want to talk about 6 or 7. I pulled like 11 diamonds. I pulled more demar derozans himself than I pulled pink diamonds. So anyway, lads, right now we are going to be making the pack squad. So first of all, we're going to be looking at amethyst that you guys can get. So, like, we've got 20k to work with, which means you've got, like, let's be real, you've got 2,000 per player. And I want to see what amethyst you guys can get for, let's say, 1,400. So, for 1,400, you're looking at, is it just Steve Nash? You're looking at Steve Nash, Donovan Mitchell. Hamidou Diallo, Kenyon Martin Jr., Anthony Davis, and I'm guessing Penny Hardaway is... Penny Hardaway. So you get all of these guys for like 1,300, all of your new guys. And you can also get Hamidou Diallo and Kenyon Martin Jr., who I'm not that high on those guys. I'm genuinely not that high on those guys, but they're not bad cards at all. So, if we are just going to go into the squad that I'm going to call pack, that you can get for less than the price of one pack, we're going to look at adding in some guys to the squad. So, point guard, gonna put in Penny. Backup point guard, I'm gonna put in Donovan Mitchell. It's like Nash isn't that bad. And then power forward, I'm gonna put in AD. So right now we're at like, what is it? We're doing all right. We're at an all right spot right now. Backup small forward. There we go. So that is like 4.5k or 3.9k basically for those 3 guys. So just want to see what amethyst centers you guys, who are the cheapest amethyst centers you can get. Because again, we want to keep this less than like the price of a pack. So getting centers is a little bit steeper. So, like, Theo Ratliff is the only one for under 2.5k. So, we're probably going to have to pay to, like, 3k range for Mo Bamba. Why is Mo Bamba so expensive? So, like, AD is going to have to be one of our centers, I guess. Yeah, because as much as I like Mo Bamba, like, this is a wild price. This is a wild price, considering you can get better power forwards. So, like, Jeremy Sohan for 3.6k. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't mind Maurice Taylor, though. He's actually good. Like, for anyone who's used Maurice Taylor, he's actually a genuinely good player. Kenyon Martin Jr., I would say, is a little bit undersized. But I would say Maurice Taylor is what I would call a good player. Like, he's got a really good release. Or what a price of Junkyard Dog. And Terry Mills. Surely these guys are cheap. Surely these guys aren't expensive. I paid like the 2.5k for Terry Mills. Why is there... These cards came out last week. Why are they so expensive? Okay, 3k for Terry Mills. And as much as I like Junkyard Dog, paying the like 1,800 for Maurice Taylor is probably the better option, to be honest, because Maurice Taylor's not that much worse than Junkyard Dog, and he's also, you can probably get him for 1,500 MT. Yeah, like Maurice Taylor is down here in the 1500 MT range. So I did spend that 3000 MT on, you know, on what's his name? On Terry Mills. I think it's worth it. Like 80's gonna play center. So 80. I don't mind him as a card, but he's got to play center here. And then Maurice Taylor, you get in here. If I had the locker code, if that locker code was open for Rui Hachimura still, is the locker code still valid for Rui Hachimura? I forgot to type it in. I genuinely, and I'm not even joking with that. Like I've legitimately forgot to type in the locker code for Rui Hachimura. I want to check, is that still valid? Because if that is still valid, then that's a big one. Yeah, I think Rui Hachimura is still valid. So for now anyway, this is technically less than a pack because he is a free locker code. And this isn't like a time. This isn't like a time thing. So my team, dash Rui. Because Rui's decent. Like, I'm not fussed about Kevin Martin. Like, if Kevin Martin is there, I don't really care. Rui Hachimura, dash C7 P55. P55. Okay, cool. Rui Hachimura is in the squad. That's for free. If you're watching this video after the Rui Hachimura, just add in any old... Well, if you're watching this video after this expires, there's probably like way more budget options that you guys can get. Like Wesley Person's going to be super cheap tomorrow, which is a little bit annoying, but I think he's cheap today. Let's add in Rui. Here we go. So we're at like 6k, 9k. We're at 9k so far. So we got 12k more to work with, and we've got 4 more players to get. So we can get an average, spend an average of 3k per player. And I want to see what price Pokashevsky is, because I really like this guy. 7 foot tall, small forward. He does a job, lads. Poku does a job. Like, he's been under 2k at times. Poku, yeah, Poku's 2000 MT. Like, if you're looking at Poku 1450. Like, you're looking at a 7 foot tall small forward with the normal leaner on quick. And a good jump shot. 1450 for Pokashevsky. I have a lot of these guys, don't I? You find I definitely have a Poku. Send the collection. And then center. Like, it has to be Mo Bamba, doesn't it? It does have. It just has to be Mo Bamba. As far as these centers go, there's no one else really I can put in there. Like Mo Bamba for like 3k can do a job just because of his length. 3.1k, he does a job. What price is Duncan actually? It's like even if Duncan's like 5k. Actually, I want to just check diamonds for 5k because like Channing, this might be a time to put in Channing Frye. There's no dimes for 5k. No, it's Mo Bamba. Like if I could have afforded Duncan, I would have put Duncan in. Because Duncan is very good. Duncan is very, very good. Okay, so let's get Mo Bamba in there. Fortunately, Taco and Mirasan are way too expensive. Alright, so we got 3 players left. Or 2 players left. Where's Poku? Poku primary power. Is he primary small? He's primary small forward. Wow. So we got Poku primary small forward. And that is, there was 12k and I spent 5k or 4.5k on these guys. So I've got 7.5k for these 2 guys here. 2 shooting guards. And I want to just check looking at season 4. Where you want any of these guys? Worst case scenario, I can put Donovan Mitchell to 2. Look, I want Wesley Person. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I want Wesley Person. Like, he is the best. Like, I will spend... I have 7k to work as long as I can get him for under 5. As long as I can get him for like 5.5 or less. Like, if he's 5k. Like, Wesley Person's 5k. So, and I have 21k, sorry. So that means it gives me 3k to work with. Yeah. Wesley Person there gives me 3k to work with on a backup shooting guard. Like, surely I can just use an Austin Reeves or something. Surely I can find one of those guys that I can get for relatively cheap for 3,000 or less. There's gotta be. Amethyst shooting guard, that's no Donovan Mitchell maybe. I don't like Hamidou Diallo. Is that all I'm gonna find? AJ Griffin's terrible. I don't know why I was like AJ Griffin's not. Let's say AJ Griffin's not bad. AJ Griffin sucks. Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is a really good card. So yeah, lads, this is the team you guys can get, by the way. You guys can get this team right here. This entire team for cheaper than 1 pack. For cheaper than 1 pack, you can get this entire team. You can get 3 guys where there's a 60% chance or even more based on the odds, the perceived odds of pulling. You're highly unlikely to get anything else. Again, I got 18 unauctionable. I pulled, it says you're meant to pull these guys at a 60% rate. I got an amethyst in every single one of my packs. There was an amethyst, bar one. There was I had 1 diamond, pink diamond. So in 19 of my 20 packs, I saw an amethyst. So I was pulling amethyst at a 95% rate in my packs. But the fact that you can get this squad here, this squad can compete. You got Rui, who's alright. You got Wesley Person, who's a beast. You got Penny, who's insanely good. Only problem is maybe you don't have locks. But you're going to give up something when you're going on a budget squad. Like, you can compete with both of these squads. You can compete with this team. You can compete with this. You can compete with this whole squad. You can compete with both of these guys in clutch time. Trust me, like, this is so much better value than spending on a pack. You can actually get a squad that you can compete with.